As long as Congress will not increase wages for workers, I will go and talk to every business in America if I have to. There's no denying a simple truth. America deserves a raise, and if you work full-time in this country, you shouldn't live in poverty. That's something that we all believe. Now here's where it gets interesting. There are a number of Republicans in Congress, including a number in the Texas delegation, who are mad at me for taking these actions. They actually plan to sue me. Now, I don't know which I find most offensive, me helping to create jobs, or me raising wages, or me easing the student loan burdens, or me making sure women can find out whether they're getting paid the same as men for doing the same job. I don't know which of these actions really bug them. The truth is, even with all the actions I've taken this year, I'm issuing executive orders at the lowest rate in more than 100 years. So it's not clear, how it is that Republicans didn't seem to mind when President Bush took more executive actions than I did. Maybe it's just me they don't like. I don't know. Maybe there's some principle out there that I haven't discerned, that I haven't figured out. You hear some of them. They're like, sue him, impeach him. Really? Really? For what? You're going to sue me for doing my job? Okay. I mean, think about that. You're going to use taxpayer money to sue me for doing my job while you don't do your job. So rather than wage another political stunt that wastes time, wastes taxpayers' money, I've got a better idea. Do something. If you're mad at me for helping people on my own, let's team up. Let's pass some bills. Let's help America together. It is lonely, me just doing stuff. I'd love if the Republicans did stuff too. We could do so much more if Republicans in Congress would focus less on stacking the deck for those on the top and focus more on creating opportunity for everybody. And I want to work with them. I don't expect them to agree with me on everything, but at least agree with me on the things that you used to say you were for before I was formed. You used to be for building roads and infrastructure. Nothing's changed. Let's go ahead and do it. Ronald Reagan passed immigration reform, and you love Ronald Reagan. Let's go ahead and do it. That's what made our country great. A sense of common purpose. A sense we're all in it together, as one nation, as one people. We can debate the issues. We can have our differences, but let's do something. Let's rally around an economic patriotism that says, instead of giving more tax breaks to millionaires, let's give tax breaks to working families to help pay for child care or college. Instead of protecting tax loopholes that let corporations keep their profits overseas, let's put some of that money to work right here in the United States, rebuilding America. We can rebuild our airports, create the next generation of good manufacturing jobs, make sure those are made in America. Let's rally around a patriotism that says we're stronger as a nation, where we cultivate the ingenuity and talent of every American and give every 4-year-old in America access to high-quality education, good quality preschool. Let's redesign our high schools to make them more relevant to the 21st century economy. Let's make college more affordable. Let's make sure every worker, if you lose your job, get a good job training that gives you an even better job. let's embrace the patriotism that says it's a good thing when our fellow citizens have health care. It's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing when women earn what men do for the same work. That's an all-American principle. Everybody's got a mom out there, or a wife out there, or a daughter out there. They don't want them to not get treated fairly. Why would you be against that? It's a good thing when parents can take a day off to care for a sick child without losing their job or losing pay and they can't pay their bills at the end of the month. It's a good thing when nobody who works full-time is living in poverty. That is not radical. It's not un-American. It's not socialist. That's how we built this country. It's what America's all about, us working together. So let